Welcome back to USA News Hub. Unstoppable! Letsile Tebogo's historic triumph sparks major national reforms in Botswana. Running for a nation. How Letsile Tebogo became Botswana's hero. Africa's first Olympic sprint champion isn't just rewriting record books. He's showing what's possible for a new generation of dreamers across his home country and beyond. There are few athletes like Letsile Tebogo. To begin with, the 22-year-old Botswana sprinter won the first-ever Olympic gold medal for Botswana at the 2024 Summer Olympics and has a career littered with even more records, firsts and impressive achievements, and more on that below. Yes, he's fast on the track. Yes, he's a generational great, inspiring would-be Botswana athletes to follow in his footsteps. In any other athlete, that would be enough, but Tebogo is more than that. He's a hero, as focused on family and community as he is medals. Case in point, when heavy floods hit Botswana in early 2025, Tebogo helped rescue stranded drivers, with videos of him driving through the waters going viral. When he isn't doing that, he's helping kids get into sport around the world. This is the story of a man both deeply rooted in his community, while also being his nation's most famous son, and, arguably, the best sprinter in the world. This is the story of Letsile Tebogo. Growing up in Kanye, Botswana, Tebogo, aka schoolboy to his friends, wasn't always necessarily destined for greatness. Home for me is Kanye, where the roots are and also where my grandma is, Tebogo says, but while he maintains a strong focus on family, his childhood almost pulled him in a different direction. A new kind of African sprint story. For decades, Africa has been synonymous with distance running. Names like Haile Gebrselassie, Eliud Kipchoge, and Tirunesh Dibaba dominated marathons and long-distance races, defining the continent's global reputation in athletics. Sprinting, meanwhile, remained the territory of Jamaica, the United States, and parts of Europe. That narrative changed dramatically in 2024. At just 21 years old, Letsile Tebogo sprinted to Olympic gold in Paris, delivering Botswana's first-ever Olympic title and Africa's first Olympic gold medal in sprinting. The win didn't just bring glory to a small southern African nation. It shifted the global conversation about what was possible for African athletes on the track. The Olympic gold, it means a lot to the country, it means a lot to the African continent, because Africa is no longer known for the long-distance races, Tebogo reflected afterward. It is known for the short sprints now. Roots in Kanye, saved by sport. Born in the town of Kanye, Botswana, Tebogo's rise was anything but guaranteed. His teenage years were shaped by the challenges of growing up in a tough neighborhood. Many of his childhood friends fell into crime. Some ended up behind bars. Without sports in my life, I don't even want to think where I would be, Tebogo admitted. The neighborhood that I was growing up in was very dangerous. I'm happy sport came in, because a lot of youngsters I used to hang around with are now behind bars. Initially drawn to football, Tebogo switched to athletics after being inspired by Usain Bolt, the Jamaican icon who redefined sprinting. Bolt's electrifying dominance from 2008 to 2017 left a deep mark on the young Botswana, who began dreaming of replicating that success. By age 17, Tebogo was already on the global stage, representing Botswana at the 2021 World Athletics Relays in Poland. It was a wild experience, he recalls, one that set the stage for his meteoric rise. Breaking records, building confidence. Tebogo quickly established himself as a generational talent. He won gold in the 100-meter and silver in the 200-meter at consecutive World U-20 Championships, 2021, 2022. His record-breaking run at the 2022 Championships in Cali, Colombia, where he set a new World U-20 record, remains one of his fondest memories. From there, milestones came thick and fast. Youngest ever African 200m champion, 2022. First Botswana sprinter to break the 10-second barrier in the 100m. 300-meter world best of 30.69 s, 2024, South Africa. Each achievement fed into his confidence, but Paris 2024 would prove a turning point not just for Tebogo, but for his country. Paris glory, a nation's first gold. The Paris Olympics were heavy with pressure. Botswana had never won an Olympic medal before, and expectations were sky-high for the young sprinter. Tebogo himself admitted to doubts. "It's over for me," he recalled thinking before the 200m. "I didn't have the confidence to go out there and do what I had to do." But when the gun fired, everything changed. Tebogo stormed down the track with a blistering finish, crossing the line first and making history. The gold medal sparked scenes of unrestrained joy back home. On his return to Botswana, Tebogo was welcomed like a conquering hero. Stadiums packed with fans, flags waving, schoolchildren chanting his name. His rewards reflected his new national hero status. Houses, cars, cattle, and prize money poured in from grateful citizens and government leaders. Tebogo, however, remained humble. "It's a reminder that you carry more than just a flag when you compete abroad," he said. "You carry the dreams of the people you grew up with and the pride of your countrymen." Usain Bolt's seal of approval. Perhaps the biggest stamp of recognition came from Tebogo's childhood idol, Usain Bolt, who praised the young champion's rise. "Where to start with this kid?" Bolt asked. "I've seen him since the junior days, dominating and showing he was going to be great. Now he's here, and he's already an Olympic champion at such a young age. The talent is there, the confidence is there." Guided by Botho. At the core of Tebogo's philosophy is Botho, a Setswana and Sesotho word meaning respect, empathy, and community. Botho means never to undermine anyone, just do your thing and learn how to congratulate others if they've done better than you on the day, Tebogo explained. Even as fame and success grow, Tebogo remains grounded. He trains at his home track in Mon under coach Kebani Amodisa Dos Mosamaniane, rejecting lucrative offers to move abroad. "I wanted to give Coach Dos the chance to prove himself to me and the world," Tebogo laughed. "If he fails, then I will have to go. That was our agreement. So far, that partnership has more than delivered. More than an athlete." Tebogo is admired not only for his speed, but also for his compassion. In 2025, when floods devastated parts of Botswana, he personally helped rescue stranded drivers, with videos of him navigating floodwaters going viral. He also devotes time to inspiring children, both in Botswana and globally, especially those with fewer opportunities. "The children that I inspire across the world sometimes are less privileged and cannot do sports because of their situations," he said. "To offer them hope is important." The road ahead. At just 22, Tebogo's story is still being written. His blend of humility, raw talent, and community spirit has already made him one of the most important African athletes of his generation. For Botswana, Tebogo is more than a gold medalist. He is a living reminder that greatness can emerge from anywhere, and that the dreams of a nation can be carried on the shoulders of one extraordinary young man. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to USA News Hub for all the latest sports news and highlights. See you in the next one.